Alright. I am Mike Jenkins. I am part of the music appreciation class. Well, I am more drawn to the music of Mozart and Haydn because they were versatile with both string quartets, symphonies, and piano concertos, and also operas. It gave a feeling of ease and grace, and also spontaneity, with balance and restraint and almost perfect proportion. But this is very loud. But it also brings mysterious harmonies that bring dark moods. I'm a big fan of strings, violins, pianos, um, flutes, clarinets, and that is all a big part of Mozart and Haydn's music. As well, I am not a fan of Beethoven's vocalist. Once I hear that, it kind of steers me away. I'm not a fan of any kind of classical era vocalist. Why? I'm not too sure. I'm more so into the instruments, of course. It's the to me, it's the most beautiful part of music. So when I kind of hear like the vocalist, I kind of stay away from it. It kind of pushes me away. Um, Beethoven, yeah, he mostly used classical forms and techniques, but he gave them new power and intensity. Besides that, Beethoven's music was outstanding. You could tell that he was more advanced with the piano, of course, before he went deaf. But yeah, so where was I? Oh, Beethoven, Schubert, and Schumann, all of their music were like the same, sort of, in a kind of way. They all had like the same kind of style. Well, Schubert and Schumann were part of the Romantic era, so their music was a little different. It was like more like wedding style, or like it was not really wedding style, but it was like a more happier feeling. So yeah, but Beethoven, Schubert, and Schumann were all they 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 were almost the same style, but Beethoven was definitely like more advanced than the rest. My personality is more on the romantic side, but not showing much emotion. I like my individuality and independence in myself, which is part of the way I was raised. I'm from Detroit, Michigan, the west side of Joy Road. And yeah, all I had was my mom and two brothers, so it was often that I was independent and on my own with things like school, of course, you know. So yeah, I'm also unpredictable in that I try to be different from others. So with that comes different things causing unpredictability, like how in Mozart's music gives a feeling of humor and energy, then shifts from legato to pizzicato. The mood of the music changes to a darker, mysterious tone, and most times it is unexpected. So like with me in life, um, it's pretty unpredictable. Like I would have never expected to be on a full ride scholarship here at EMU. That is not for sports, you know. Like I was a high school standout athlete who had multiple scholarships and offers from many schools, but I broke my leg, tore my ACL, I've broken my thumb, so it really did sports really didn't work out for me. And um, me always staying on top of my academics, I still had a second option. And then like neither of my brothers went to college, so this is what I mean by unpredictable. Like nobody would have expected from me. So yeah, um, you just gotta flow with it sometimes. I like music from both the classical and romantic eras, but I like classical more, although I'm more so fitting with the romantic ideal approach to life. I wasn't much a fan of Schubert's and Schumann's music because it's more of a sensitive melody with dance rhythms and syncopations and also dotted rhythms. As you can hear in the background, this is not Schubert and Schumann. This is classical era music, which is what I like a lot. Yeah, well, this is like the finale. So yeah, I really enjoy hearing the strings. That just might be my favorite instrument. I'm a big fan of the strings. And Mozart and Haydn, they were big on string quartets. So yeah, I mean Beethoven was also big on strings and quartets as well. This is the book right here. It gives you a lot on Beethoven's music. And yeah, this is the finale. See, it's pretty loud and unexpected, but it works its way in, which is like myself. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Once again, I am Mike Juan Jenkins, and that is it.